There's sun
Right,
beaming through the fucking windows.
right,
Boy, it was
man.
cold as hell here today.
Man.
It's all right. I'm gonna get there. Not there, but I'm gonna get to LA.
Almost, almost. How brown you hat? We don't need to see that, man.
You know, man, wrist up.
Got my blanket, man. Let's take a nap. What's the bait?
Nigga said take a nap. Talk about the Browns. Yo, what's going on? Welcome into the Never Made It podcast, the NBA Monday Night Football edition. You feel me? All right, you already know what time it is. We got sports bets for y'all per usual. We got sports talk and sports debates for y'all, all right? I'm the host, D Will, AJ, aka Magic Don Juan with the bet slips, Mr. Double Up, and we got a double up today. All right. Per usual, my resident co-host from Warren, Ohio, living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Eagles fan, the Lakers fan, the Ohio State Buckeyes fan, current national championship in our user league, Timothy Dale Gatto.
I appreciate that, man. You ain't had to do that, but you did, man. I appreciate that, man. That's cool. That was pretty cool, man. What's up, fellas? What's going on, man?
What
What's
up? What up?
What up?
happy?
What up, man?
Hell yeah, man. Happy to be here, man. Talk some NBA, talk some Monday Night Football, Birds versus the Chargers, man. Can't wait. Ryan, what's going on, brother? How you, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Buckeyes lost, Browns lost, but I'm feeling encouraged, man. I'm feeling encouraged. I know we're gonna touch on Shador Sanders and the Browns at some point, but all the attention's on Monday Night Eagles, and we got Chargers. I'm the Justin Herbert fan on the show, so
Justin
hopefully,
Herbert, truther, a
yeah, I'm a
truther.
truther, man. Top five quarterback in the league. So, with that being said,
Oh yeah,
let's
we're
get
gonna
into
spice
it,
that.
fellas.
Yeah, we're gonna spice. I'm poking the bear tonight. I'm poking the bear. Top five quarterback. Yeah, I'm poking the bear, and the bear is Jalen Hurts. That's the bear.
Yeah, I know.
All
Yeah, yeah. You know who we
right.
better than. We know who we better than. We
Oh
know who we
man.
better
Say
than.
less.
Let's
Say
get into
less.
the recap. Let's get into the recap. All right. So yesterday we had Bengals versus Bills. Get into the weakest one first. I'm rocking the Bengals. I got the Bengals blanket on. You feel me? The Bengals, they playoff door pretty much just closed yesterday. We can all agree with that. They lost 39-34. It was
Mhm.
another classic game where the Bengals scored a lot of points, but their defense gave up damn near 40. I mean, 39 points is 40. But Tim, Joe Burrow threw two fourth quarter interceptions. I know that had to please you to know that.
Come on, man.
It had to please you to know that. So
Come
it
on.
can't just be on the defense because he dropped 34, but he had a chance to take the lead through two picks in the fourth. And just Josh Allen was clutch with a fourth quarter run to close the game out. He had a 40-yard touchdown run in the snow. Boy, like yeah, Josh Allen was looking for real out there, man. So I'm gonna give you the floor real quick, Tim. Joe, you the Joe Burrow hater here.
Now,
What you think about the Bengals, man?
real quick for Tim Ghost, he did throw a pick six, so he did help Buffalo score
Damn,
points too.
pick six. I mean, come on, y'all helping me out. Y'all giving me material. I mean, listen, look, the dude did throw for almost 300, 284. That's solid. You feel me? He did have a QBR of 78. That's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just my thing is this is what I'm talking about when I say when I give the critique of Joe Burrow. Okay. Now, this is what his second game from injury. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
second game back.
So I'm gonna give him a bit a small bit of grace because this is your second game. I'm gonna give you a small bit of grace. However, you had the lead. You was up 14-3 at one point. Okay? You had the lead. So then let's say, okay, you want to say your defense gave up 28 points in the second half. All right.
Sheesh.
I mean, you get the ball too. You feel
That's
me?
true. That's
You
true.
get the ball too. And like you said, he threw two picks, one of them being a pick six. Arguably what cost him the game. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, in my opinion, and I'm not too fond of Josh Allen this year either. You feel me? I mean, he cool. He got the win. So I mean, but shit, they playoff hopes is at a mere thin as well. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes for the rest of the season. But I mean, all in all, you got two quarterbacks that I guess was all right. You know, Josh Allen, he did his thing, no turnovers, he cool. So he was solid, man. Shout out to the Bills.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
I think the big thing for me when I look at the stats from this game is Cincinnati was not able to establish the run game. They averaged 3 yards a carry, only 62 yards as a team. And the Bills rushed it 29 times for 183 yards. So both the quarterbacks, I think, played well. Burrow did have the 2 picks. One was a pick six. I mean, Josh Allen outplayed him. He played mistake free. And I think this finally just, I know some Bengals fans was thinking they was going to run the table and make the playoffs. I think this is like stick a fork in them. They're done.
Stick a
Just,
fork in them. Like, all right, it's over, fellas.
yeah, it was a good
So
run. Now, if I was a Bengals fan, this might be my inner Browns fan talking. Let's go ahead and get in the tank mode, try to get a high draft pick, and hopefully get
try
you
and get a
your.
quarterback. That's what they need. A quarterback.
God damn. All
Phil,
right.
you need to stop it.
Come on,
Yeah, you
bro. They
tripping.
need someone with some health that they can rely on. I mean, they need. Let's just be honest here. I mean, the dude is barely there for the last. We talking what 3-4 years? He's barely been there. I mean, arguably since the. Okay, no, because the last year he did have that phenomenal season
Hold on,
last
wait.
year.
You serious? They need a
No,
quarterback?
last no, no. I mean, I'm
No,
being
he
dead
ain't
serious.
serious. He's not serious. He ain't serious.
You serious over there?
Yeah,
You sound real. They
So
don't
you're
need no
telling me that
quarterback.
if the Bengals get like a top 5 pick, they should draft a quarterback.
like this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop it.
Listen, this is
Okay.
what you listen. Here,
Why
listen.
you
This is
saying
what you
like
do. I'm
that?
being serious. Listen, I'm being serious. This is what you do because the man can't stay healthy, and I know Bengals fans got to be tired of that. This is what you do. Joe Burrow right now, if you were to put him on the trade market in the offseason, he's guaranteed going for 2 first-round picks. If not, and that's at minimum.
Guarantee. So you do
Right.
respect him. So you
That's at
respect him.
minimum. Okay.
Right.
You put him on a trade block, you get you about 2 and maybe 3 some picks, and you use that to beef up your O line or you build around your defense. And you go get you, like you said, if they get a top 5 pick, you use that pick to get you a quarterback. You got whoever, I don't know who all is coming out. So I mean, I would have to look at that list. But man, yes, man. Yes. You
I
ain't first of
think
all, you gotta think you got $500 million in 3 people. 3 people, $500 million. I mean, I'm sure, but the one of them that's tied up for the most, he injury prone. I know you tired of that, and he's the most money. That'll free you up on some money, and that'll free you up in some picks.
see, for me, I think quarterback is the one position that if a player is elite, you'll put up with the injury proneness longer than you would. Like if he was at like Barkley was injury prone early in the season, like early in his career. He was getting hurt a lot. But you don't give up on him because he's an elite player. Now you would give up on a Barkley faster or like a J.K. Dobbins can't stay healthy. But
Hmm.
when you're an elite, especially quarterback, you just gotta roll the dice. They're the most protected. Like he shouldn't be eh, I know he's injury prone, but he shouldn't be injured every single season. So what they need to do is they need to build a defense. You got the worst defense in the league. If you're gonna pay all the offense, then you gotta use these draft picks to build up the defense. So that way he ain't if he scored 30 points, he can win the damn game.
You're not
But
gonna. What they need, if we being honest here, and D, I don't mean to keep going before you get in
No,
here,
y'all good. Y'all good.
but if we being honest here, right, bro, with the
mhm,
Bengals, what they need, with all that they need, one pick from their own picks ain't gonna be enough, bro. It's not. It's not gonna be enough. So let's say you get this high draft pick because they're gonna get a high. I mean, first of all, what's considered high for them? Because if they keep winning, or they're gonna get, it's gonna fall in somewhere between 10 to 15.
they're 4-9. The Browns are 3-10. They going and now it's a lot of teams at the top. But if they keep losing, they'll be a top 10 pick, 8 or 9, I would guess. So yeah. And now if they get to 5, 6 wins, if they win 2 more games, 6 wins, they might be picking like 12th or 13th. So And then at
So
that
okay, so
point,
that draft pick, what would you spend it on if you the GM of the Bengals? What would you spend that draft pick on?
shit, a corner, a DN.
And that ain't enough, bro. That ain't protecting Joe Burrow. That ain't enough.
They didn't spend all the resources in protecting them. You spent all the money on there. I mean, I
That's
would
my point. That's my point. You ain't got no
I
money. You
would.
can't
This is
go jump a
my.
free agency. You ain't
I
got no
know.
money.
Yeah. And now I would try to, if I had holes to fix on the offensive line, I would try to do that through free agency. I'm talking about middle of the road guys, like not no high money players. But I would spend all my young capital, like draft picks, on defensive players, and I would try to get cheap and young on defense while I got a good experienced offense. That's what I would do.
Oh, man,
But
that's,
You said, hey, that's just me. Huh?
that's just me. I would not move off Joe Burrow. I think he's when healthy a top 5 quarterback. I hear the injury concerns, like he is getting injured too much. I agree with that, but I wouldn't be saying Bengals need to move off him or like you quarterbacks are hard to find, brother. They're hard to find, and
I
you
mean,
got
that's
one. Yeah, he
facts.
gets hurt a lot, but I mean it's like you just throw your hands up.
That's
Yeah, he got hurt
absolutely
this year.
agreeable. I 100% agree to that. Quarterback's hard to find. But since Joe Burrow has been there, right? Since he's been there, how many times have the Bengals not only missed the playoffs? That's small. Not only missed the playoffs, but they have had a top 10 to 15 pick with him there. Whether it was due to injury or not, the Bengals in his tenure have had a top 10 to 15 pick multiple times. That's a problem.
But he took them to a Super Bowl. They ain't played in a Super Bowl since 1989.
And he went to AFC
Yeah.
Championship
So
game.
Then
what?
he went to the
What was
AFC
that?
Championship,
COVID?
two AFC Championship games.
What was
I'm
that?
just saying.
2022?
Well, I'm just saying that you've been in the league 6 years. 2 years you went to a Super Bowl and an AFC Championship game. The other 4 years you was injured and y'all was kind of shitty. Last year he was pretty healthy, but they went like 9-8 or something because the defense was historically bad. I mean,
Historically.
I hate to say it like this, but if I could reach a Super Bowl and AFC Championship 2 every 8 years, 2 every 10 years, that ain't bad. Shit, that ain't
Y'all
Still
bad.
ain't
cool,
hearing it.
y'all cool with mediocrity, man. I mean, maybe I'm
It's
spoiled.
not cool immediate, but this is what I'm saying though. But then if someone said that they want to move off of Baker Mayfield because he's mediocre, it's like he's a franchise quarterback. Y'all should keep him. So I don't understand. Like,
Hold on.
should, is
Hold on.
mediocre?
You can
I'm
make
with
a case. You can make a case. And I'm not saying he's better. I'm not saying that. So before I even say what I'm about to say, I just want to preface that I'm not saying he's better.
Baker's had a better career than Joe Burrow.
No, I'm not even gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna be disrespectful, even though you can't make that. But whatever. But what I'm gonna say is, you can make a case over the last like 3 to 4 years. Baker has had more success in recent years. Just in recent years, Baker has had more success. Doesn't mean he's better, but he's been healthier. He's played. He's been to playoffs. I think he got playoff wins.
That's the only success he's had over Joe Burrow is that he went to the playoffs the last 3 4 years. Other than that, regular
shit,
season.
I
bro,
don't think did he get a win? Did he get a win with Tampa? One?
Yeah. I know he beat us. So I mean, that's definitely
Okay.
a win. At least he beat us. So
Okay.
yeah.
So he got
That's
a
why you putting
playoff
that
win.
respect on his name. That's why you giving Baker his respect.
Nah, I'm done. That's my
We
point.
found out, huh?
That's my point to. That's my point to
the
Joe
Baker
Burrow.
propaganda. It all has a source. Back to
It all comes
Philadelphia
back to
Green.
Philly.
All back to Philadelphia.
This is crazy.
That's all right, man. They're gonna get to prove themselves tonight, man. We're gonna get to see the
Yeah,
Eagles rock tonight.
Let's move on.
listen. Yeah, let's move on. You're crazy, man. Bengals need to keep him.
The Titans beat the Brownies 31-29. Cam
Well-
Ward versus Shador. Man, what you think about Shador, Mariah? He balled out. I'm gonna just give you the floor now. You the resident Browns fan, all right?
Yeah, man. Listen,
You bleed Cleveland orange.
One of the few, I feel, neutral people who are objective and just fair about the whole Shador Sanders thing. I'm rooting for him. I'm a Browns fan. I want him to do great. I'm rooting for him. I thought he played great, but I'm also not like what they call like a stan, where I'm just like, oh, they're sabotaging him and
Oh no,
Kevin Stefanski doesn't like him. I think that's nonsense. So I thought this was obviously his best game. He was balling. Uh, really, we lost that game over the 2-point conversion thing at the end. We went. The analytics tell you that down 14 in that situation, you're you're supposed to go for it, right? Because the thought process is if you get it half of the time, then that means there's a 50% chance you get this one, and even if you don't, there's a good chance you'll get the next one. And it's just a way to try to win the game in regulation rather than going to overtime. So that's why they did it. Both of the plays don't work. I don't agree with the calls, but there was a reason behind them going for it. But I would have liked Shador to be on the field, especially for the second one. What am I pissing you off by I'm talking about the
Yes.
game. What's going? Why?
Yes.
Why? Go ahead, man. What
No,
you got to
no,
say?
no. I'll get there. Finish, please. I'll finish. Please. Go finish. I'll
I
go.
but I don't think he's sabotaging them. The play didn't work, so it looks dumb as hell. But we've been running Wildcat all year, and the shit has been working in the red zone. So that play didn't work, but I thought he outplayed Cam Ward, who was a first round pick. I think he showed the league that he definitely should never have been a 5th round pick. He should have been at least a 2nd or 3rd round pick. He's thrown for more yards in the game than Dart or Cam did all year. I thought he was showing layered touch. And the thing that when he started, he kept doing that roll back, run backward shit. And over the last 3 starts, he stopped doing that. He started stepping up in the pocket. He's throwing the ball away instead of taking the sacks. So I was super impressed. If I had to grade it, I'd give him an A for that performance. I thought he did a great job. And obviously, he got to start rest of the year. But for me, I would need to see performances like this, maybe not 300 yards, but like this going forward. And I would say, okay, we maybe don't need to draft a quarterback. But right now, if we got a top 3 or 4 pick, we should take a quarterback. I want Mendoza. I'd take Dante Moore. I like Ty Simpson. I don't. If they all 3 come out, then I feel great. If only 2 of them come out, then I hope we have a high enough pick that we're able to get one of those guys. But
I think Mendoza separated himself.
yeah, he has, but Dante Moore, one big performance, and he's about to play James
Yeah,
Madison. So he
yeah,
might go for 6 touchdowns, and then they'd be like, oh, shit, what about,
yeah,
And that
yeah.
game was close, even though Mendoza won it in Oregon. I don't think he'll win the Heisman. I'm just saying for draft shit. I think
That's what I'm
Mendoza got,
saying. Yeah, like yeah,
yeah,
I'm
the
saying.
Heisman draft. I think
Oh, the
Mendoza's better.
Heisman is Mendoza's.
Yeah. But for the draft, it could be. But no, I still want to take a quarterback. I want Mendoza. If we have a high pick, I think that's what we should do. But if he performs like this for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, then I'll be like, shit, maybe a left tackle, a wide receiver. We'll start building around him because he's balling. But he's gotten better since first start till now.
Okay, go ahead, Tim.
Before I go, Ryan, let me ask you a question. As the Browns fan, I know you probably talk with other Browns fans or listen to other Browns radio or podcasts, whatever the case may be. So,
Mhm.
is that kind of the way a lot of you feel that if you guys have a high draft pick that you guys want a quarterback, or is
No,
that
I
just
think
you?
no, I would think majority probably feel like me, but I think there's a lot of Browns fans who are saying we need to build around Shador too. And there's a lot of Shador fans who are Browns fans who
Mm.
are saying, look, he got no reps in the offseason. Y'all taking him off the field every time he can throw a touchdown. Like there's a lot of excuses you can make to say, like, if we just give him all the reps and get him, we can't run the ball. We have no run game to help him. We got no O line. Our receivers are trash. It's like if he can build around him, and I can see that world too still. Like I'm not one way or the other. I'm saying right now I would draft a quarterback, but we we have a pretty shitty offense and personnel wise.
Listen, man, if I'm Shador Sanders, in the off season, like the minute, let's say if y'all last game is on Sunday at 1 o'clock, that's y'all last game. At
Mm-hmm.
4 o'clock, after I done took my shower and got dressed, I'm in the GM's office and I'm with my dad probably, and I'm trying to find my best way to get the hell out of Cleveland because I don't understand. I don't understand how you don't understand that this is beyond a sabotage job at this point. It's beyond a sabotage job. First of all, let me get to the game number one. Shador Let me start with the matter of fact. Let me start with the winning team. Let me give credit to the winning team. Cam Ward, not good, not bad either. I mean, only 117 yards. I mean, for those stat guys, that's not good. Um,
Yeah.
14 to 28. You know what I'm saying? He had 2 touchdowns. They had 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, give it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? He had an interception.
There,
Terrible. You know what I'm saying? That's not
he
good.
actually he played better than what the numbers show. He did.
For sure, for sure. Tony Pollard had a dog day on the ground, you know what I'm saying? 161 with 2 tubs. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? No receivers for them really did anything that's worth a damn. 2 of them scored, Dyke and Omar, however you say it, whoever. But he scored, you know what I'm saying? 2 receivers scored. All right. Over to the Cleveland side. Shador was by far, the best player on the field. Period. On either side of the field. By far. Okay, well, I mean, you got your boy Miles Garrett. I won't disrespect him, Miles Garrett, but I'm just saying. At least when Shador was there, he best player on the field. 364 yards offensively. Okay, 23 and 42, cool. 3 tubs through the air. All right, 3 of them through the air, and he had a rushing touchdown. All right, 4 touchdowns that he's accounted for. All right, had an interception, bad. All right, no big deal. We get over that. All right, now here's the thing: when you got a player that's the best player on the field, I don't give a damn. You name me the sport, please. Name me the sport. Basketball, football, baseball, hockey. You like hockey, you like buck. You know what I'm saying? Tennis, whether you doing doubles or not. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what team sport that we talking about. You name me the sport where the best player on your team, not only is he balling, but he's the hottest player during the moment of the game. And whether when it's win or lose, you take him out. How is that not a sabotage job? How? And then hold on. And then you say that y'all have been running y'all wildcat stuff in the red zone and it's been successful. With the game on the line, you absolutely cool, like I said, taking out the hottest player on the game right now, taking him out for a rookie running back to do a what? What was that? A fake reverse?
Yeah.
Fake reverse pitch left to another rookie. Like, what are we doing here?
No, I don't know what we're doing. The play call was terrible. I don't agree with the play call. I just don't think that someone could say Stefanski's sabotaging him by taking him off the field when that formation has been working and we've been scoring touchdowns. So if it's working, hell yeah, in the clutch, you're gonna run something that's working. We ain't never did no fake reverse, throw it back bullshit.
So
But
can I ask you? So with 364 yards, 4 touchdowns accounted for during the game, is that not considered working?
no, yeah, he should have been on the field. He was hot. He was our best player. I agree with you, but I'm just saying he didn't sabotage him by not having him on there because that shit was working too. So,
I think
but
first.
yeah, it was a mistake to take him off, and the play call didn't work. So now we're gonna rip it for not working. But you know,
I think the fact that it's Monday 7 o'clock and we have not seen the ticker go across the screen that Stefanski has been fired is absurd to me.
I'm with you,
And I'm
bro.
not even a Browns
I'm
fan.
with you.
I'm
I'm
not even.
with you.
I think it's absolutely absurd. In my opinion,
Yeah.
Shador is obviously shown that he probably should have been on the field. Okay, I mean, compared to what y'all have seen from Dylan Gabriel and compared to what we've seen from Shador Sanders, he should have been on the field. Okay, you decided to first of all take the 50-year-old and Joe Flacco, start your season with him. That didn't work out. So then you went to the Dylan Gabriel for whatever reason. I don't know why. But then now you finally with Shador, which probably too late for your season. You ain't got a shot anyway. I mean, you're cooked on
But
that.
listen, doesn't now I don't know to play devil's advocate. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now the Browns said he's not ready. He's not ready. They wait. Then he comes out and plays good. Does that make sure? Does that mean the coaching staff was right and he wasn't ready to play?
For who?
And
Who we talking about here?
Shador, like the whole season, they kept saying he wasn't ready to play. Right? He's not
Mm-hmm.
ready. He's not ready. Then he plays in like week 12. He plays good. Does that say, oh, he was always ready, or does it say that they did the right thing by making him wait? Now he's ready and he's playing better. Is that a bonus for the coaching staff that he's playing well?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Because you could look at it that way. I'm done. I think You don't win 6-24 or whatever in your last 30 games and keep your job. I think Stefanski should be fired. I'd fire Barry. I'd fire everybody. But
Because I
that's me.
guess looking at it now, you say it would be hindsight. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it now, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, but I don't know, man. I just feel like
Yeah.
I just know what I'm seeing. Besides that very first time when he came in for Dylan Gabriel, because when he came in for Dylan Gabriel, he didn't look too good that day. You know what I'm saying? But since
Nah.
he's been named the starter, dude to me has looked like he should have been the starter. And I mean, I don't know, man. It's
Yeah, man. I don't know either, but I think if he continues to play like this, I don't see the harm in having him come back next year. He's on a rookie deal. Let him, and what it sucks to say this, but if we can't get Mendoza, bro, get a left tackle, get a receiver, build this shit up.
And then I'm sorry, and that's the reason why I asked you, how does the consensus of you guys feel? Because the fact that y'all, if y'all get a high draft pick, the fact that y'all would want another quarterback, that's so disrespectful. Y'all would rather go get another quarterback instead of getting another weapon for Shedeur or a lineman for Shedeur or somebody else to be. I mean, y'all defense is already solid as is, but I'm just saying, like, what y'all would rather replace Shedeur?
Bro,
they need a top
it's been
skill
one
player.
game. It's been one game. We've been watching terrible quarterback play for 2 years in a row. We see one game, someone throw for 360, and we supposed to now he's the one. And guess what?
No, but I'm sorry,
listen. That's the Titans. That's the fucking Titans we played. All right. Now,
that's fair
no
too. That's fair as well. I agree. Okay,
we play the Bears, then we play Buffalo, we play Pittsburgh. All right, and Cincinnati. Those are our last 4 games. We're about against Buffalo and Chicago. We're gonna see what the hell's going on and how he's really looking against real NFL teams. And if he plays well, then I'll change. I'll be like, nah, we shouldn't draft a quarterback. We should get a lineman, get a receiver. But if he's playing bad, you ain't got a shot without a quarterback, man. You need a quarterback. We got 2 first-round picks too, so we can always get a tackle or a receiver with our second first-round pick too.
That's fair enough, man. We can leave it right there.
Yeah.
The Browns don't need to draft a quarterback if Shedeur play good. Bengals don't need to draft a quarterback, period.
Right.
The Steelers played the Ravens. The Steelers beat the Ravens 27-22. Steelers just moved up in the division again. They got a 1-game lead or a 2-game lead because you count the tiebreaker. So the Steelers is in the pole position to win the division. Will they finish the deal, Tim? You out there in Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers is your GOAT, man.
Yo, did you watch him yesterday? Man, listen. My dog had 284 yards, 23 of 34, had a tub out. Listen, I was barely watching the game, but I was watching it, right? I seen one play. He did the whole, like, the fake shit, right? They coming after him. He run, boom. Next thing you know, he running for the motherfucking end zone himself. Hit him with the discount. His first rushing touchdown since, I think they said it was October of like 2 years ago or some shit like that. You feel me? Hit the discount double check on their ass, man. I wish we had, man. Come on, man. Aaron Rodgers is goated out there, man. Goated. Is they gonna win the division? This was a big game because the winner of this game probably was gonna win the division or at least take a strong lead in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was good for Pittsburgh to handle, especially on the road at that. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but old choke job Lamar, there he go, showing himself. That's y'all boy. Old choke, there he go. You feel me? 219. You feel me? That was all right, not bad.
Old choke job Lamar is crazy.
He dropped a dime to Isaiah Likely that they called back.
Come on, bro. I mean,
come on, man.
Bro, we about to make up another excuse for him. What we doing now for him? What we doing now?
Putting it out there, man. He dropped a dime to Isaiah Likely. He took 2
Everybody dropped something, man. Every time you mention Lamar, it's somebody dropped something. He dropped this. He dropped that. Every year, somebody drops.
You know what they're saying? They're saying he doesn't throw a catchable ball. That's what they're saying.
Oh my God, man. Another loser.
Doesn't throw a
Another
catchable
loser.
ball, man. It's on Lamar. Gotta throw a catchable ball, man.
Zay Flowers had a solid game. 8 catches for $124. You feel me? That was solid. Isaiah Likely got in the end zone. You feel me? Derrick Henry finally showed himself. You know what I mean? 94 yards. That's cool. But I mean, shoot, Baltimore, man. I don't know. I don't think two teams is getting in the playoffs from the division. Y'all think so?
Nah, probably
No,
not.
hell
No.
no. They
I
find
don't
this,
see two
the
teams.
Baltimore 6-7. No. No.
Yeah, Baltimore.
This
They need a push. They need a big playoff push, but I doubt if it happened. It's over with.
Over with.
Lamar being hurt early in the season hurt their. They fucked up. They stopped the
like
drop.
most teams, your star quarterback gets hurt and you don't win games.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't win no games when he was hurt, man. Like, what you want them to do? Like,
They was getting their ass beat. They was getting beat by like 30.
no, I'm just bullshitting.
he was hurt, man. Steelers better not lose his division now. They have no. They're 1 game over Baltimore with the tiebreaker, so they're 2 games over Baltimore. They 3 games over the Bengals. 3 games over the Bengals.
It's
They
only
better not
4 to
lose.
go,
They better
man.
not lose, bro.
What's the rest of their schedule like?
Pittsburgh.
About to look it
So
up right
the
here.
last 4 games, they got the Dolphins. That's a win. Should be. Detroit. That's up in the air. I'm gonna go with Detroit. The Browns. That's to be TBD. And then they got the Ravens again, week 18. I think that
So
Ravens game is gonna be it.
yeah, but I said they don't have the tiebreaker because if the Ravens beat them, then they're both 1-1.
Oh yeah, the Ravens did beat them already, huh? Yeah.
Beat who? The Ravens beat who?
No, the
already?
Ravens haven't beat them. The Ravens haven't beat them. Yeah.
No, I'm
I
saying
mean, but they got the tiebreaker. Yeah, right. So and they
So if
play
the
them the
Ravens
last
win
game
the
of the
last
year.
matchup, right.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
if that's going, I think it's going to come down to that because I think the Steelers, I think they fumble 2 out of those 3 games. They might choke versus the Dolphins and lose to Detroit and then beat the Browns, or they might beat the Dolphins and lose to Detroit and then lose to the Browns. That's on the table. All right, losing to the Browns is on the table
I think
at Cleveland.
Miles breaks the sack record.
At Cleveland, that's on the table for them to lose to the Browns.
Sacking
I ain't
Aaron
gonna get them.
Rodgers for the record.
I'm not gonna call it just yet. I'm gonna give it 3 weeks because that's what we got. 3 weeks to that game, but still, that's on the table.
I'm gonna go.
Absolutely.
I agree with you that they go 2-4. I think they come home next week and win next week against the Dolphins. I think you lose against the Lions. I don't think their defense is good enough to stop the Lions. And I think you beat I think you beat Cleveland, and then I think you lose to Baltimore at the end. So
But imagine them losing 2. If they lose to, if they lose to the Detroit, right, and they lose to Baltimore, they better not lose. Baltimore is last, but they better not lose that game to Cleveland. I just don't want. I'm just gonna keep reiterating that. That's a sleeper right there.
That is,
hold
bro.
on,
And
no.
that's we might be able to keep them out the playoffs. That's gonna be a big game for us.
Hold on, no. Check this out. The Baltimore, first of all, they just lost 2 division games in a row, by the way, and that's important. But they got the Bengals they just lost to the Bengals at home last week. Now they got them again on the road next week. Okay? Then you got the Patriots, who's been on fire. All right? And then here you go. D. They got your boys. You tell me what you think is going to happen there. I mean, I'm not. I would assume you ain't going to concede to the Ravens, right? So I believe you would think that the Green Bay would win that game. And
Lamar Jackson, my favorite player in the NFL.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? What the fuck was
Lamar
that?
Jackson is my favorite player in the NFL.
So what
Did
is
he
it?
beat my Packers? We don't know.
Oh
We don't
my
know.
God, now we don't.
With TBD, they don't play them yet. I got to see what happens.
Oh,
Something might happen during these weeks, and I might say
Yeah.
hey, let's not forget, I'm the guy that called Duke over Virginia.
All right.
All right, 7-5. I seen the ACC champs in them. I seen it in them. Like, nah.
I'm the one saying Notre Dame ain't going to the playoffs though. So I mean, hey,
2 things can be true.
2 things can be true. Facts. That is facts. Nah, man. But hey, yeah, I'm definitely, man. I mean, it was cool though. I'm glad the Steelers was able to ball out and get this win though. It was good for the city. You know what I'm saying? Well, the city's always in a good mood when they win. So, and I'm always happy to see Aaron Rodgers ball out. So, dude, the motherfucking GOAT, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's so crazy.
Nah, for sure, man. For sure. Honorable mentions, man. Honorable mentions. The Chiefs. Is it over? They lost
It's
20
over.
to 10
It's
to
a
the
wrap.
Texans.
Stick a
Crap.
fork in
Get
it.
them out of here.
Yeah.
It's over.
Kelsey, Yeah, Kelsey need to be
Retire.
backstage
It's a
of
wrap.
Taylor
Yeah,
Swift
go ahead and walk
concerts.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
supportive
that's
husband. He's
Backstage passes.
it's a
backstage
wrap.
pass at Taylor Swift concert. Supportive husband mode, bro. Wrap it
Yeah,
up. It's
time
over.
to be a father. Go ahead and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you and Kelsey can do the media tour. Shit. I mean,
Right.
Jason Kelsey, you and your brother.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
It's a wrap.
Packers, Bears, 28-21. I told y'all my Packers, we're not worried about the Chicago Bears. All right. We own them. And we're gonna
That was
sweep
good
them.
to see.
And
I
we
was
swept
actually
Detroit.
I'm actually was a fan of y'all during that game. So you know what I'm saying, that gave the Rams the number 1 seed. I believe y'all have the number 2 seed. I believe the Eagles sit at number 3 in the conference. The Eagles hold the tiebreaker against both of y'all. So if y'all slip up, we're gonna be right there. So
And
Hey,
both of you guys should be rooting for the Browns next week because we play the Bears.
man, I tried to
I
tell
don't
this dude. Look, I tried to
I
tell
don't
this
care
dude
about
this
the
against the
Bears, bro.
Panthers and
I
Rams
don't care
game.
about the Bears, bro.
I ain't rooting anything that can help the Eagles. I don't even like what, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Look, bro,
help
I don't care.
yourself. Forget me.
I don't care about the Bears. I'm not worried about them. Let them go ahead and beat the Browns. Go ahead. Go ahead. We got the tiebreaker over them. We're gonna
who,
sweep them.
who are you worried about then? Not the Bears,
The Eagles,
the
Appreciate
Rams.
it, bro.
the Rams. That's it.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Anybody
it.
from the AFC?
Why?
I'll be worried about all of those teams. Anybody that get there, I'm gonna be worried about. So I ain't even
What?
about
For
to,
what?
cause man, it's just like any team that come out the AFC. If you make it out that gauntlet, your team is gonna be battle tested for sure. I don't think the Steelers is getting out of there. I
Yes,
think it's gonna
Will.
be.
We giving Denver respect. You
I think it's
will.
gonna be the Bills, the Broncos.
Yeah, I
Hey, and
mean
listen, the Texans been looking good. All right, I know they
the
started off the
Tex
season up and down. The Texans, they got a championship defense. If CJ
championship.
Stroud plays anything like he did 2 years ago, they
Yeah,
can, bruh, they can make some. He winning games with 20 points. They beat the Chiefs 20-10. He don't got to go get 28 and shit like he used to do. He can just he can just not fuck up the game and win the game. So the Texans is a fucking sleeper. I think the best teams in the AFC is the Bills, the Broncos, and the Texans. Probably in the order it would be the Broncos, Bills, Texans.
yep. And then fourth is the Chargers because they got the best quarterback out of all the remaining teams
We
in the
gonna see
AFC.
tonight. Tonight gonna say a lot about the Chargers and the Eagles, man. Speaking
Well,
of which,
man,
man, let's go ahead and get out of them quick hits. Let's get ready to get into our tonight's games and our sports bets for tonight. All right, y'all already know what time it is. This episode is brought to you by the Cleaning Business Coaching Book, your
yes,
step-by-step
sir.
guide to building a profitable cleaning business. Inside, you'll learn how to price your services, attract quality clients, and set up systems that actually work. Written by a successful cleaning business owner, this book gives you the real blueprint, no fluff. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, it's a must read. Grab your copy today. The link is in the comments. All right. The Cleaning Boss Coaching Book. Hey, she got planners, whether you're planning daily, weekly, yearly, by the decade. All right. Tap in, get your life together if you're an entrepreneur. Cleaning Boss Coaching Book. All right. In the comments. Now, tonight, we're going to shift a little bit from the NFL. We did a lot of NFL talk. We got 3 NBA games tonight. All right. One of them is already going on. We got the Kings versus the Pacers. The Pacers is at home. Pacers is trash. Kings is trash. The spread was 4.5, but like I said, the game is 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Pacers up 20-17. We can be quick on this because I don't think anybody got too much to say about this. Tim, you do like Russell Westbrook. Any
Legend.
comments on the Kings and Pacers, man? Anything. You can be all over the spectrum with this. You can talk about Reggie Miller, how he used to ball for the Pacers if you want to.
Kings win. Russ flirts with a triple double.
You say that enough, it's gonna happen. He got 5 points for
a broke clock is right twice a day, man.
Hey, please don't act like that's like a far fetched thing. Like let's just not
It's
do that.
not. It's not far fetched.
it's not far fetched. He averaging on the season 13, 6, and 7.
And that's flirting. That's all I said was flirting.
That's flirting. That's flirting.
Yeah, that's
He
all I said.
got he
was
got
flirting with
5,
triple
3,
double.
and 2 in the first.
You feel me? That's all I said was flirting. Jeez.
Man, the Kings got the all has been team. They got Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Can you talk to
No,
just
all three of those players do not lead to winning, and they're on the same team.
man? Listen, I'm not. I promise. Like I'll leave. I'll leave. Can y'all please speak with a little bit of respect? He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, can we knock it off, please? Like,
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like on this team right here,
he's not in the
it's a
same
team.
class as DeRozan, and like he don't.
No, not for career, but their stage of their career.
At the stage of their career, like Zach
Levine
LaVine
ain't
probably
even
got the
that
most
old.
time left
Levine
out of
is
them three.
just
It's
Levine
just
is just not.
trash. Just
Yeah,
not living up to it. Not
yeah.
trash, but he's just not living up to the hype.
He gotta like go to a better
His
team
best
and be a
years,
role
his
player.
best years is behind him, bro. That's pretty much what I mean. This is a
Oh,
team.
okay, I
Their
got
best three players, their best years are all behind them.
okay, I got.
Malik Monk. Malik Monk is a solid off the bench player, but yeah, he peaked already too. Like they got a whole team of players who've peaked.
Oh, okay, I see you. I thought you was meaning like because Levine and DeRozan for the most part ain't never did shit like ever.
No.
Nah, you already know. We in the court. Russell Westbrook is one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
for
right,
sure.
yeah,
For sure.
legend.
Got you.
Hmm
Yeah, I got Kings winning this game, man.
Yeah, you can just flip a coin, man. Flip a coin. I'm gonna take the Pacers because they at home and they win in 23-17 right now.
That's fair.
You flip a coin. Ryan, you got any comments on this trash game?
No, I'm excited to talk about the next one though. That's what I want to get to.
Yeah, we got the Suns versus the Timberwolves, man. Timberwolves at home. Suns surprising people 13-10, but I think it's all coming to an end. All right. Devin Booker is out tonight. So it ain't even no reason to
Mm.
even pick the Suns. Yeah. So the Timberwolves are 8.5 point favorites. Everybody is healthy. Their injury report says no injured players. So you don't see that too often in the NBA. Meanwhile, Devin Booker is out. Like I said, Jalen Green came over from the Rockets. I think he's only played 2 games for them since he got there. So
He
yeah, the
been hurt,
Rockets
bro.
definitely won that KD trade. They
I
definitely
know.
won that KD trade.
Why he been hurt
Not a
though?
long shot.
Why are you
Jalen,
trading for a player that's hurt?
I
I
mean, he
don't know
got
if he was
hurt.
hurt at
He
the
got hurt.
time, but
He got hurt in training camp, I believe. I think, but he gonna come back at some point, and I think Jalen Green can ball with the Suns. I think that's gonna be a good. Obviously Houston's winning it now. They're balling. They're doing great, but Jalen Green might be a good return. And
If
for
I'm
the, for the
Phoenix, I
Suns.
definitely would have had asked for Sengun. I would have asked for Sengun.
Yeah,
I
but
would have went somewhere
Durant at
else.
this stage in his career is not gonna get a great young prospect and an established like at least a star. Sengun is at least a star.
Jalen
Athletes.
Green ain't that.
Jalen Green is
Well,
a
Jalen
top
Green
young
was their
prospect.
second overall pick.
He
Like he
can
was
buckets,
supposed.
bro. I
He
mean, I'm
still
not
has the
saying he's
potential. He still got the potential to be that. He ain't even 24 or 25 yet. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
So
that's
he
fair.
could
It's just
still
about
be
getting
that.
him on the he just gotta get on the court. And then public enemy number one, uh
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks, man, been playing good for the Suns. He
Public
been
enemy number
balling.
one.
Hey, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Dylan Brooks though, man. Cause
No, he been
anybody,
balling.
anybody
Now,
that's like one of them players where you like, you ain't the best player, but you got one of them I don't give a damn type players. I'm cool with you on my team. I ain't saying you the best one like that, right?
you
But I'm
hate
just saying
him when he's on the other team. You love him when he's on your
facts.
team.
When he's on your team, facts. 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
100%,
And
man.
yeah, man, I think pesky Suns, man. I think they're a little bit surprising. People thought they were going to definitely be one of the bottom 3 or 4 teams in the league, and they've been playing well. Like you said, when you're going up against the Timberwolves on the road, you need Devin Booker to compete. So I would pick Timberwolves to win,
Hmm
but yeah, I just want to throw that out there, man. Pesky Suns.
Yeah, I'll
Who
take
you
the
taking?
Timberwolves.
Booker or Ant-Man? Who you taking? Better guard.
Ant Man.
Ant-Man, but
Ooh.
Booker he can be underrated at times. I think Devin Booker. I
Ant-Man
wouldn't think.
surpassed Booker already?
I'm not saying he's surpassing because I mean Booker did go to the finals one time,
Right.
but actually, yeah, I'm taking Ant Man. I think he surpassed him. I think Ant Man plays
Ooh.
way better defense than Booker, and he can score. He might not. Their offensive styles are different. Where Booker
Uh,
likes to, pull up mid
More
range, and Ant Man
He got
shoots a
more
lot
of
of
a
threes.
he's got more of a crafty game, whereas Ant Man
Crafty, yeah.
is more explosive. But if you're telling me, yeah, I would take Ant Man.
okay.
Now, I don't think Ant Man is going to be able to do what he's doing as long as Booker is going to be able to do what he's doing. Like, I think Booker will have a longer career. Like, if that makes
Yeah.
sense, because Booker's
Yeah.
game is not based off athleticism.
No, for
Ant
sure.
Man, 50% of his game is
The
I'm
shot is the
stronger and
last
faster
thing to
than you and
go.
can jump
The
higher.
jumper is the last thing to go.
That's exactly what I'm saying. His jumper
Yeah.
is pure, is way better than Ant
Right.
Man's. It's a mid range jumper. It's like a Chris Paul type of mid range jumper.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Ant Man
fair.
don't got that in his bag.
Devin Book is a
Not
certified
that.
sniper. He's a certified sniper. He's one of the better
Yeah,
shooters in the league. Period.
absolutely. And he don't take a lot of threes.
You
He'll
don't.
shoot. Yeah,
Yeah,
he don't shoot a lot. He might hit 1 or 2 a game, but he
yeah,
ain't
he's
gonna
a
go
bucket.
2 for 9.
Yeah, he's a bucket. I fuck with Booker's game, but I would take game.
Yeah. All right, man. That's that game. The last game, NBA game of the night, we got the Spurs on the road versus the Pelicans. They could have did better than this tonight. Honestly, the
You
Spurs game
feel
would be
me?
dope if Booker was healthy. The Spurs game would be dope, but Booker
Like,
ain't
man.
healthy. I mean, not the Spurs game, but the Suns game. Suns T Wolves will be dope with a healthy Booker. Spurs, we don't got no Wemby, and then the Pelicans is the Pelicans. No Zion. Like the Pelicans gave Zion, bruh. I don't get jealous of NBA players, but what the fuck did he do to deserve 180 million? He gave him 180 million dollars to extend his contract, and he hadn't done nothing before that, and he
Nothing.
ain't did nothing since that.
Nothing.
Like, god damn, man, like that's
Nothing.
horrible,
I don't know what they waiting
horrible.
on or banking on. I don't know.
Zion is a bust.
A bust. I agree.
He's a bust,
I'm willing
and
to go
you
that
can call
far.
it. People can say, "Oh, he ain't like Kwame Brown." Kwame Brown couldn't even play. Zion was actually he got games where he balled and dropped 27 and 30. He was balling. Yeah, he did. But he's a bust for the simple fact, nigga, you can't even fucking play. You can't even play 50 games in a season. He's
Mm.
never played 50 games in a season. A season is 82 games.
And
That's
just
insane.
yeah, well, he's 6'8", 300 pounds. It's crazy. Like, well,
And then we got the
yeah,
same last name. He need to change his goddamn last name. He got enough money.
damn,
Change your damn last name, bro.
you ashamed to be cousins?
Now I got it. Yeah, bro. You a bust. He's a bust. That's what I'll be. If I was a cousin at Thanksgiving, Zion bring his fat ass in there. That's what I'm in there to.
What?
Cuz you a bust. You eating again, cuz? Like damn,
So
cuz. I don't care.
mean,
I don't care if he didn't pay for everybody to fly out and everything. I'm gonna be that cousin in there. Like,
cuz you in the kitchen again?
yeah, like, put the pie down, man. Dang,
You get to saying shit like, I wish I could get a plate. Shoot.
boy,
Wish
man.
I
I
could
wish
get
God would have
something.
gave me all that talent, huh, Grandma? I, he gonna be out the league in 3 years, Grandma.
Boy.
Zion's trash though, bro. I'm sorry, I just went in on him, but he trash.
What how far do y'all think the Spurs can go in the West, man? Y'all think they can?
Nope,
What
not
are
that
you?
far. Not that
Not
far. I
far.
don't think Wemby need to be. He's not healthy.
Yeah, not far.
Is
Not
he
far.
playing more than Zion? Yeah, but Wemby started off the season strong. He started off every season strong, and then he be hurt. And he's gonna
Not,
come back this year, but I think he's gonna be hurt again with something else.
not only
Humans
that, but
ain't
let's be
supposed to
honest.
be that tall, moving like that, bro. That's the biggest thing is the injury concerns. When he plays, he's an alien.
No, for sure. But not only that, but let's be honest here. The Spurs just ain't got enough as far as like around Wemby to truly compete with the upper echelons of the teams right now. Right now, because let's just be honest here. You damn sure ain't messing with Oklahoma City. The Lakers is playing some good ball right now. The Nuggets is still the Nuggets. And like we said, Houston, they doing some things right now. So, and then I mean, San Antonio do sit at top 5. I agree. But I don't think even when playoff come, I don't know if you would be better than Golden State. I don't know if you would be better than Minnesota. I don't know if better than Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Like come playoff time, you know what I mean? I don't think they got
No
enough
facts.
to compete in a series.
No facts.
They're gonna get
They
there.
got a
I
lot of
just
scorers and stuff like Stephon Castle and Keldon Johnson and Devin
yeah.
Vassell. They got a lot of scorers, but they just got to put it all. They looked good. They came out fucking balling when the Wemby. I need a healthy Wemby. I need Wemby to go. This is the best chance in the playoffs right here. First off, they don't have a chance to beat OKC. Nobody does. I'm saying that now. Healthy OKC, nobody can beat them. All right, but this is their best chance to maybe compete with the Lakers. I think the Lakers is the second best team in the West. Wemby need to be healthy the last 15 games to 20 games of the season. He don't need to be coming back for the playoff. He need to be healthy playing the last 15 to 20 games of the season when they can establish their rhythm and get back to looking the way they looked the first 15 games of the season. And then they go into the playoffs with him playing throughout the playoffs. They do that, I think they can fuck with teams like the Nuggets. The Nuggets aren't who they were. They are balling, but they still not the Nuggets of old. Like Joker gonna do what he do, but Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. Jamal Murray's he had some games this year. He had some moments, but he didn't have none last year in the playoffs. They lost in the playoffs last year. You know what I'm saying? Like they were world beaters. The
Yeah.
Timberwolves I think it's Timberwolves after that. I think after the Lakers and the Spurs. I mean, after the Lakers and the Thunder. I think it's the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. And I think the Spurs can compete with them. Because after the Timberwolves
What
and the Nuggets, the
about
rest
what
of that
about
shit's wide
Houston?
open.
What about Houston?
I like Houston, but they ain't been consistent. They haven't been consistent. I got to see that for a longer period of
I'm a
time.
big Ant-Man fan, but
I like them over Houston.
I'm concerned about his surrounding pieces. Like, does he have enough around him to fucking overcome a Lakers or a Houston? I think that would be or Denver. I think those would be
Not
some
this
pretty
year.
close.
The
I think that would
Lakers
be
will
some pretty
fuck
close
Minnesota up this year.
series.
In the series. The
The Lakers is
dog,
like clearly the second team, best team
we
in,
a dog
in,
walk
in,
Minnesota
in the
right now.
Western
We played them
Conference.
this year.
They clearly the second best team in the West. I give them that.
But at the
I
end of the
think
day, it
it's
doesn't
like
matter, man. Thunder are going back to back.
Fred VanVleet ain't the best talent, but if Fred VanVleet was there with the Rockets, I would feel a little better than
I think it's a perfect spot for Chris Paul to go.
hell no.
I mean, if there is a team he would go to that they don't have a traditional point guard, they don't
Bro,
play.
Chris Paul's defense, bro. He can't play no defense.
But
bro,
Ahmed
it's
over
Johnson,
with.
Bro, it's
A 40-year-old point
Thompson.
guard trying to guard these 21 and 22-year-old fucking guards. Bro, he can't.
15 minutes off the bench. He can give you 15.
But I don't think that's going to be that big of an impact. You don't want him to play 15 minutes in the fourth quarter when it's clutch because he ain't got the. They're going to pick on him. They're going to run that screen and get Chris Paul on him, and then they're going to pick on him.
It's a lot.
His 15 minutes would be.
There's a lot of players that are liabilities out there.
Sure, but it's not a lot of 40-year-old liabilities out there.
Nah, I'm just saying he just got cut or released from the Clippers. I'm saying like out of every team in the league, that's the one team that needs a traditional point guard that is missing. He plays a similar style to Fred VanVleet, not really super athletic.
But bro, he's not gonna be Fred
VanVleet. He should retire then probably.
Fuck yes, he should retire. Yes, it's over. That's
I thought this was his last year. I thought he was going to the Clippers as like a little farewell.
And the Clippers came out trash, and he's on that team, and he was locker room turmoil or whatever, and they told him we don't want you to come back. No, just go home. We'll pay you your money to stay away.
Right. I can see him going to two teams, bro. 2 teams. I can't see him going to 2 teams. And both of them just so happen to like kind of deal with each other in a certain type of way. But what I'm saying is he can either go to New Orleans because that's where he used to play at, New Orleans Pelicans, and like retire there. Or
if he go to them, he better retire the day he get there. They 3-21.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like on some like 10-day just to retire there, go there to retire, or like once they, I guess, because they ain't got nothing to play for. So yeah, go there, maybe play 1 game or something, and then call it, but just to play a game there. But I would say like a 10-day contract type shit, and then get on up out of there. Or being that he's from Carolina, go to Charlotte.
To Charlotte.
Yeah, to Charlotte.
Look. They sent him out of the Clippers from LA because he was trying to be a fucking leader in the locker room. They didn't like his leader style. He was trumping Ty Lue and all of that. You can't be doing all that shit and you're not balling no more. You're not Chris Paul at 28, nigga. You're Chris Paul at 40. All right. The Rockets don't need that. They don't need him coming in there trying to be a leader and speaking up and doing this and doing that. He ain't never won no damn championship. He ain't never did what they're trying to accomplish. Matter of fact, one might say he's hindered the teams from winning as far as his leadership style, beefing with Blake Griffin out there in LA. That's why Blake Griffin left first and went to the fucking Pistons. But that's a whole nother story. My point is, they don't need leader. A team that's competing for a championship does not need Chris Paul because if he's on the court, he's not going to help y'all compete for a championship defensively. Offensively, he's not the same Chris Paul that's 20 and 10. That's not him. So all he has is his leadership. And the Clippers don't want him. The Clippers ain't a young team. He was on the Spurs last year. That was the perfect situation. They were a young team. They're going to listen to you because none of them have done shit. You can be a mentor and help Wemby. You can throw Wemby lobs and all that when you get in and call it quits. He shouldn't have left the Spurs because you're a mentor. If you want to be a mentor, you need to be on a young team. The Clippers got Kawhi Leonard, James Harden. They're not a young team. The Rockets, they're a young team, but KD, you're not about to come in there and just take over the leadership role and you can't play the same. Like
for sure.
So I think it's over with for Chris Paul, bro.
Durant is a beta though. He might need
that. Yeah, he might, but
no, I don't know. Listen,
I just don't like it. Bro.
I
don't like it.
I'm talking about him going somewhere in a limited role. He is washed. I'm not saying you gotta go somewhere and start.
Right.
It does make sense. every time he's been like since he's left like Clippers and all that, and he's been a little older player. He was with the Thunder when they were super young. He go the Spurs when they were super young last year. Like that's kind of how he's been, like a coach on the floor type of guy. So
Mm-hmm.
if he wants to play, then yeah, he's gonna go to one of the bottom feeder teams that's young.
That's
Right.
it.
So,
That's fair.
but yeah,
Well, that's that though, man. I did put a ticket in for this stuff. I mean, these games already started, but just for shits and giggles, so everybody know what I got in. I do have a ticket. I got DeMar DeRozan for 3 assists. He got two of them right now. I got Andrew Nembhard for 1 3. He hasn't hit one yet, but they're just now starting off the second quarter. Then in the next game, the Timberwolves game, I took Colin Gillespie for 11 points. I know he's not a well-known guy, but he plays for the Suns. He's a guard, shooting guard, point guard type of guy. There's no Devin Booker tonight. He was averaging pretty much 13 points a game with Devin Booker. Devin Booker's going. I'm just taking him for 11. I think he gets it done. And I got the Timberwolves money line for all those same reasons. I don't think that they had enough to beat the Timberwolves tonight. If Devin Booker was playing, I probably would have just took another player prop. But I think this is a safe bet to just take the Timberwolves money line. So just four legs. Gillespie 11 points. Timberwolves money line. DeRozan 3 assists. Nimbard 1 3. It was better than a double up. Plus 171 with the boost. So yeah, that's a ticket for that. But let's get into this Monday night football game because we all got a community ticket on this game right here, man. This is the dessert of the show right here. We got Tim's Philadelphia Eagles on the road versus versus Ryan's LA Chargers. Justin
come on,
Herbert's
man.
versus the LA Herberts. That's what I'm gonna call them. We got the Eagles versus the Herberts. The Eagles are 1.5 point favorites, or you get the Chargers on the money line for even money. So plus 100. So Ryan, I'm gonna go with you first. Justin Herbert banged up. He will be playing tonight though. Hurt and all. You taking the Chargers to win? With your
Absolutely.
head, with your head and your heart. Is it your head or your heart speaking?
Since we've went live and been doing the show, the spread has gone down. It's down Philly minus 1.5. That means a lot of people are betting on the Chargers to win this game, and I think they're gonna do it, man. I think that Philly's offense has been struggling a little bit, and I know he's banged up, so I don't know how much like Justin Herbert's gonna throw for 300 yards and all this, but I think he'll play well. I think they'll get it done. They do get Amari and Hampton back, so that's big for the run game, and they're at home, man. They're gonna find a way and get it done, man. And the Eagles are reeling. This is shades of what 2 seasons ago, Tim, where y'all had that collapse.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, Eagles fans. For the ones I've been talking to and seeing, they've been in shambles. They've been in shambles a little bit. So I'm picking Chargers to win, man.
Okay.
Picking
All
Chargers
right,
to
all
win.
right, all right. No surprise there. I know Tim got the
No,
Eagles. Tim, tell me why you got the Eagles.
I believe the Eagles is get it done. First of all, we done lost two in a row, so we playing with extra desperation right now. So I believe the Chargers, because of the lead that the Broncos have, the Chargers can afford this loss. So I'm not saying you're gonna play with like a foot off the gas, but you know,
they only
it's
two
not
games back.
who the Chargers.
Yeah, eight
That's
and
what I'm
four, 10-2.
that's what I'm saying. Like y'all, a loss right here ain't like the worst thing in the
They
world for
they
y'all. Is what I'm
they
saying.
play the Broncos last game of the year.
Well, beat them. I mean, this sound like a whole lot of not my problem. Care who you play. That's all. That's up to you. Beat
No,
them.
you just saying that they could afford to lose. Like they in a division race too,
Well,
and they can't just
Well, they
afford
still
to
go,
lose.
but they look good for the wild card. Is what he's saying at least.
yeah, that's all. I'm saying. Like a loss
So,
ain't.
so did the Eagles. You look great for the wild card. You look great.
No. Well, yeah, for the wild card in a way. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Y'all
sort of.
got the same.
But
They
we
got the
trying to
same
win the
record.
division here, though, man. We try. Y'all don't got a shot at the division at all. Y'all
Yes,
don't.
yes, 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 yes,
Oh my
yes.
God. All right,
What?
bro. All right.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. Let me lock in here. But for real though, I just think the Eagles, man. Like I said, playing with desperation. Although I really don't have no proof for it because as recent games, our offense have been absolute dog shit. So I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what we do tonight. One thing that has been solid is Jalen has been able to throw the ball, and he's been solid. So, well, the receivers, I believe, will have some production. Defense needs to step up. They got absolutely embarrassed last week against Chicago, and the Chargers are pretty good at running the ball. So, we got gashed last week by Swift and the crew from Chicago. So hopefully we don't let this crew, run all over us as well. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I believe Philly gets it done though. When it's all said and done. 3 in a row is just something I cannot see happening, man. I just can't see it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to roll with the Eagles. I think the Eagles get the job done, man. I think I'm gonna go with a big game from Saquon tonight, man. I think Saquon get a touchdown, maybe even two, maybe even two. All right, he ain't scored in one, two, three, 4 games. He ain't scored a touchdown in 4 games. If ever there was a day, should be today. Justin Herbert's banged up, coming back trying to make trying to be honorable, make an admirable start. I commend him for that. But I think this Philadelphia defense is for real. That's the thing. That's gonna be the difference. The Chargers got a decent defense, but Philly got a great defense. I'm watching Jalen Carter swat balls down like J.J. Watt in 2010. You feel me? Ain't nobody just throwing all of them. Nobody's lighting it up versus the Eagles as far as offensively. Like so, the Eagles every primetime Eagles game has been low scoring. They've all these games been boring, shitty games. Like just it was 10-7 versus the Packers. Remember that? Or what was the final? I don't remember what the final was, but I know at a point in time it was
You're
ten
right.
seven,
Yeah, for sure.
and it was 3-0 or 0-0 at halftime, something like that. So you feel me? And then 16-9 the very next week versus Detroit. It's all low scoring. They lost to the Bears 24-15. That's points, but that's the under. 24-21 to the Bears. I mean to the Cowboys. That's another under. If I'm really looking at this, the under 41 and a half, I don't want to take that low of an under because I think both these teams can get to 20. So the best bet might be the over 41 and a half points. You just
Yeah,
need both you just need 21-20, 22-20.
yeah. But
I agree.
you know why it's that low? Because the Eagles' offense ain't
Because of
been
the
playing
Eagles
good.
offense. Yeah,
That's the reason
15
it's that
points,
low.
21 points, 16 points, 10
Hold
points.
on. And
They
no,
was cooking before that though. They was cooking
that's
before that.
And the Herbert injury, and the Herbert's injury, that does affect the over under too.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
hundred
I agree though.
percent.
The Eagles' offense have been, like I said, have been absolute dog shit. And you know what I'm saying? So they
But
can't excuse it. But I also know that the Eagles, like I said, other than last week, and I guess obviously against Dallas as well the week prior, our defense have been pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
yeah,
It's been championship level defense, like for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll
So
see, man. It'll
that's
be interesting, man. It'll be interesting.
Mhm. Yeah. For me, it's gonna come down to the quarterbacks. I mean, surprise, surprise, quarterbacks important. But if Hurts can have one of those games, a 280, 3 touchdowns, maybe run for 25 for our parlays sake, rushes for more than 15.
Right.
Hmm.
Um, but and Herbert is the Chargers offense. Like if he doesn't have a good game, they don't have a shot. Whereas if Hurts has a mediocre or subpar game, they have the pieces around him, Barkley, to overcome that more than the Chargers do. So it'll be key to see.
For sure.
Oh, all right. Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's get into our ticket that we got for this game, man. We made a joint ticket. All right, everybody, a joint plus 100 ticket, and it's fire. I must say
Yes,
so
sir.
myself. It's fire. We got Lad McConkey, 4 receptions. He did have 4 receptions in 8 out of the last 9 games. In the one game he didn't, I think he had two or it was three. No, he had three. So he's gonna get over 4 targets in the game. So 4 catches should come naturally. He's the check down underneath receiver, slot receiver, all of that. He's the number one receiver for real for the Chargers. So Justin Herbert back playing. He's gonna need to go to his number one receiver, his security blanket. I like it. All right. Smitty, Devontae Smith for the Eagles, 40 receiving yards. I wasn't sure when y'all suggested this one, so I had to go look it up. But 40 receiving yards, just to give you a quick rundown of what he's done. Last game to going backwards, he had 5 catches for 48 yards, 6 catches for 89 yards. He had one catch for 8 yards versus Detroit, but he had 5 targets. All right, so he only got one of those targets. Before that, 4 catches for 69, 6 catches for 84, 9 catches for 183, 4 catches for 49, 8 catches for 114. You get my drift, all right? Devontae Smith is getting you 40 yards today. And then we got Jalen Hurts for 15 rushing yards. Again, if Jalen Hurts does anything, Jalen Hurts runs the ball. All right, that's kind of what his that's the biggest thing. It's one of his best things, but that's also the worst thing that people always talk about. Like that's all he can do. But in his last few games, 4 carries, 31 yards, 7 carries, 33 yards, 10 carries, 31 yards, 5 carries, 27 yards. Even when he get 4 carries, 22 yards. And he struggled a few games before that, but that was over a month ago. It's 2 months ago almost. So my point is, you want a quarterback that's getting 7 carries, 10 carries, 5 carries, 9 carries. You know what I'm saying? That 15 yards
Yeah,
is gonna be easy, and Jalen Hurts can get that on one play.
facts.
Yeah,
So
this is a lot,
uh,
man. It's a lot.
this is a lock. I feel like it
Nah,
is, bro. I
It's a
feel like
lot.
it is, man. I like it. That's the ticket, though,
yeah.
man. That's the double up. All right, plus 155 on FanDuel. If you throw the boost on there, even if you don't throw the boost, it's still over plus 100. So jump on that double up with us, y'all. And I know it's the end of the show, but per usual, we do have gear. Never made it dot shop. All right. If you want to support us and y'all like what we're doing on the podcast, get you a mug, get you a hat, get you a beanie, get you a jacket, get you a sweater, get you a quarter zip for the YNs, get you a pin for the old heads. They coming soon. All right. Never made it dot shop. Check the comments. The link will be right in there along with the coaching book. Okay.
Yep.
It's a good show tonight, fellas. It's a good show tonight, man. We had a nice NFL recap.
For
We
sure.
didn't
For
get we
sure.
didn't get to do a lot of that yesterday, man. So
Yeah,
Ryan,
man.
man, give me your final words for tonight, brother.
Oh man, yeah, great show. Like, subscribe. Just trying to be with his consistency is king, man. Just trying to keep pushing out these shows, having a fun time doing it.
Absolutely,
And I'm
absolutely.
I'm ready to tune in for some Monday Night Football, man. I think it was a great timing on the show. Watching Monday Night Football, and
Yeah, it's about to
yeah,
start about
man,
20 minutes.
let's go, man. Yeah, but yeah, man, great show, fellas. Thanks for everybody who's been supporting. Like I said, couldn't be more happier, man. Having a blast doing it. So good show, fellas.
Give me a score on the Eagles and Chargers game.
I'm going 27-21 Chargers.
27-21 Chargers. All right, Timothy.
Final words, man. Man, stay cool, man. Stay out the way. But more importantly, stay prayed up and and stay humble. You know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, just for shits and giggles, Oklahoma won the national championship in our league.
Dude,
Yeah. Nah, man. Nah,
unbelievable.
man.
He didn't put
Much
it on the
love, man.
show.
Go
That
Birds, man.
made his night. That made his night. Now the Eagles got to lose, man, to bring you back down to earth.
Go Birds, man. I'm gonna say final score. Offense puts up 20, 28 points, and we hold them to a measly 17. 28-17.
Measly.
Wow.
28-17.
28.
That's the over.
Belt
That's
to
the over.
ass prediction. Damn.
That's the over. That's all I heard was the over. All
Hey man,
right, I'm rocking with you.
after this ass whooping Herbert put on y'all boys tonight, go ahead, just send me a Herbert jersey. I'm gonna send you a Herbert jersey. I'm gonna send you one. You're gonna have to wear it on one of the football shows.
That nigga over there on his fly Eagles fly shit. All
Yeah,
right,
get us
man.
out of
Well,
here,
good
dude.
show, fellas. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Timothy. Shout out to consistency. Shout out to my boy Will, our producer. Shout out to the
Absolutely.
the fans, everybody watching out there, man. Like and subscribe. Click like and subscribe. All right. Tell our bet, NFL bet, it will be in there. Check the show, rewind it. All right. I'm D Will. This is the Never Made It podcast. Monday Night
Yes, sir.
Football. We out.
Peace.
Peace. He over there on his fly, Eagles fly.